Dear these Chelsea fans, how are you doing? I've come to an understanding that a lot of the viewers on this channel are from India. बहुत धन्यवाद आपको. Thank you so much for watching. There are people from Kenya, there are people from Nigeria who are watching. Much love to you. I am currently in UAE. This is Derek here from Blue Nation TV. Welcome back. आज मैं बात करना चाहता हूँ जो मेरे अंदर है. कितना डिफिकल्ट है कि चैनल बनाने के लिए आप इंडिया से रहेगा और कोई कंटेंट जो करता है उसको मालूम पड़ेगा कि ये बहुत डिफ़िकल्ट है. और ये जो टॉपिक हम बात कर रहे हैं स्पोर्ट्स का, ज़्यादातर कंटेंट जो हमारे यूट्यूब में है वो किसी का कुकिंग का है, किसी का बकचोदी है, लेकिन जो स्पोर्ट्स का कंटेंट करते हैं बहुत कम लोग हैं. और माइंड यू, द कंटेंट व्हाट दे डू इज़ अमेजिंग. What they post is amazing. There are a lot of channels I myself watch and I just love it. Before we go to what I have to say, what I have to talk to you heart to heart today as a Chelsea fan, why I'm doing this, what motivates me to do this. Let's talk about the World Cup. It gets so tough that if I'm watching a game midnight, I have to get up early morning, that's 5:30 a.m. or sometimes 6:30 a.m. and go back for work. It's not easy to watch late games and then go for work in the morning. So I have to find solution to how I watch. But yesterday's game I did watch. That was against Spain and Belgium. Thing about Belgium is that they never perform well when you require them to perform. And at stage like World Cup, where they really need to show up during the quarterfinals, they are toothless. Belgium का बहुत बड़ा issue है. और ऐसा नहीं कि उसमें ज़्यादा स्टार्स है कोई, सिर्फ there are stars who are almost close to retiring. There is Kevin De Bruyne, there is Lukaku, there is Thibaut Courtois. I got his name right. Belgium are producing few stars in Doku. There could be few stars. Doku had a good game yesterday. But overall, I did predict a score of 3-1. The final scores were 2-1. Not surprising there. I know Belgium wouldn't stand up to the task of quarterfinals. As expected, they didn't win. So there's nothing new in actually watching Belgium play in quarterfinals. There's no miracles going to happen. Spain does progress. Let's see who they meet in the next round. Today's games are going to be fire. I'm going to watch tonight's game. It's not even tonight, it's basically tomorrow. It's 1 a.m. for us. India, it would be somewhere about 2:30 a.m. So the early morning games are Norway versus England. Is Norway really going to perform against England? Could be a surprise to us. You never know. Erling Haaland just needs 2 accurate passes. He's going to convert it. How are their stats? So basically, Norway lost 1 game in all of its fixtures so far. And for England, they drew 1 game in all of its previous fixtures. They did concede goals, some crazy goals, which they conceded. The match is going to be fairly balanced because I don't expect a lot of action in the first half. The pace will slowly pick up in the second half. That's what I'm expecting. There's another brilliant game at 5 a.m. early morning. That's Argentina versus Switzerland. I believe Argentina has learned their lessons of not waiting to score the goals at the last. Switzerland could surprise them with some early goals and then go on defending. Switzerland might have learned a thing or two of what Egypt did to Argentina. My way of looking at this Argentina versus Switzerland game is Argentina is going to go on early. They don't want to keep anything at the last because it's very nervy for them. Especially for Messi, a lot of other players. Messi has put up a show for this World Cup. He has been carrying the team for all along. Let's see if he does for this. So Argentina has won all of their games. Switzerland has drawn one of their first games. So let's see how this game shapes up. I haven't been talking much about World Cup predictions, the scoreline. I have been doing content on Xabi Alonso, the Chelsea, how they're going to play, what will be the formation. It made no sense to add up to this and talk to you about it. We do not have much to talk about on Chelsea. I shall be talking about Chelsea transfers after I finish why actually I'm doing this. I am Derek. I have always been a fan of Chelsea Football Club right from my college days. You might ask me why from college days. Like I said, I grew up in boarding. There wasn't a TV showing us some Premier League matches, no. We would get in some jerseys which were sponsored from some foreigners who would sponsor jerseys that would be Liverpool, Blackburn Rovers. There's so many, but I never actually understood what those clubs mean. I had no idea. I even wore Ajax jersey, which I came to know, oh, this was Ajax jersey. I never knew there were clubs. The only thing what I knew was World Cup. We as kids watched World Cup. We always played football, always. For 10 years what I was in boarding, I always played football. I didn't know the club culture, what they bought in. If I did, I would have been a brilliant player. But I only understood about Brazil then, the Cafu, Ronaldinho, Ronaldo, Germany. I only understood this. There was nothing much. Once I came to college, that's when I understood about football as a very wide picture. There were clubs, there was entertainment there was valuation of player, there was a culture which was there where people who supported a club were all sticking together, and that's what motivated me to go deep dive into this. I turned out to be a fan of Chelsea. I said it in my previous videos that a lot of Man U fans, and Chelsea was an underdog then. I picked up Chelsea and I never left. I kept watching them. I worked at a club midnight. I used to come watch certain games. I used to watch the games at the club, enjoy it with the crowd, hear the booing. So I got really hooked onto Chelsea club, and I've been a fan of Chelsea club for over literally close to about 2 decades. I can say that. Never left it. Why I decided to actually start this channel. I work in the UAE. At times are very hard. I wouldn't be exercising. I would just do my work and wait for weekends to watch Chelsea Football Club. I would take up the most expensive subscription to watch the game because in UAE nothing is cheap, mind you. You might be thinking here people live luxurious life, but no, that's not the case. People here work hard. I can tell you the fact because I work in sales. I know how difficult it is. It's so hot here at times. People call you for a meeting. They keep you waiting for half an hour, 1 hour, and sometimes they never turn up. I stay with my family. It's much more difficult. There could be a lot of Indians here. बहुत सारे इंडियन रहेगा. बहुत डिफिकल्ट है इधर. मैं कभी सोचता हूँ कि वापस इंडिया में जाऊँ, कुछ काम पकड़ ले उधर. अभी कुछ मेरे इंडस्ट्री में नहीं मिल रहा है जो हाइजीन इंडस्ट्री है. 14 साल से मैं यही काम कर रहा हूँ, कभी काम नहीं मिल रहा है. So fingers crossed on that front. I'm not worried. Here, this is all about Chelsea Football Club. This is all about football. This is all about Indian football. I said to myself, no, that's enough. Let me not just be a silent spectator watching Chelsea Football Club, because some of them abuse the club. Some of them have their own theories. Some of them are disappointed. And I completely understand as a fan why you are disappointed. बहुत सारा फैंस है इंडिया से जो चेल्सी को सपोर्ट कर रहे हैं, सपोर्ट करते रहे, क्योंकि चेल्सी फुटबॉल क्लब हमारे लिए बहुत बड़ा है. ऐसा नहीं कि चेल्सी का कंडीशन इम्प्रूव नहीं हो जाएगा, ज़रूर इम्प्रूव हो जाएगा. बच्चा अभी अलांसो आए हैं हमारे फोल्ड में. आई हैव कंप्लीट फेथ इन हिम. इफ ही डजंट, I have no idea who is going to be the backup for us. So I don't want somebody coming from a sister club coaching us. That thing is not really going to work for Chelsea. So I don't even want a youth coach to come and actually train the first team. That's not really going to happen, is it? No. So yes, so one fine day I said, enough is enough. Let me start this channel. Let me put out my thoughts. जो भी है मन में बात करेंगे आपके साथ. ऐसा नहीं कि मिरेकल हो के इतना सारा व्यूअर्स मिलेगा मेरे को, लेकिन प्यार से 500 के ऊपर मेरा सब्सक्राइबर्स है अभी. आई फील वेरी प्राउड. आई फील हैप्पी दैट चैनल विल ग्रो वन फाइन डे, विल ब्रिंग इन बेटर कंटेंट, विल ब्रिंग इन बेटर सेटअप, Most of my videos are in the car because I'm at work. So whatever time I get free, I just put the tripod here. I shoot it on my mobile. I don't have any fancy equipment. Sometimes I just get a small backlight and I will put it and I will shoot my video. That's how I do my videos in the car. कोई बताएगा अरे घर नहीं है क्या इसको? नहीं, घर है सर जी. मेरा ज्यादातर टाइम मेरे गाड़ी में ही है क्योंकि सेल्स का काम कर रहा हूँ, तो ज्यादातर फील्ड में ही रहना पड़ता है. If any customer keeps me waiting, I'll put my tripod and I will shoot. So I'm going to make the time useful. I'm not going to waste my time. So that's the idea about shooting in the car. I wish this becomes my full time, but for now, I have to do my full-time job. I'm going to put all the efforts to make this channel brilliant. Thank you for your love. Keep watching. If you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe. Please like, share, comment. If you comment, I can grow very fast. So that's about my story, why I've been doing it. I can also tell you, it's not been an easy thing. I've been continuously doing videos so far. It's not been really easy because at times I've struggled to focus on my work. At times I've struggled to put focus on my videos. There are days where the content doesn't have a specific time that it will be uploaded at this time. No, it doesn't. It's just that when I get my free time, I'll quickly shoot the video, I'll edit it on my phone and I will upload it. There's a lot of research what you need to do to post this content, find from various different people what's happening, and that's how I upload it. I also have a family here. I have a wife, I have a daughter. So yes, I need to balance out time for them too. I cannot just let them be on their own. This has been a learning for me doing these videos. How do I balance my work? How do I balance my personal life? And how I develop my passion. It's been a big learning for me. Comment on below if you are in a similar situation, struggling, but yet living for your passion. Yes, coming to Chelsea topic. What do we have? We have this situation with Garnacho. And what does Fabrizio Romano have to say? Alejandro Garnacho's agent are talking to clubs because he wants to play regularly and often. At Chelsea, especially during the second part of the season, he played very little. See, I don't blame Alejandro Garnacho, but Chelsea shouldn't have got him in the first place. If it were just for time being, we could have done with players we already have. But now, to get rid of someone is even more difficult task. Roma is actually looking for it. Chelsea's price tag for Garnacho is about 40 million. Roma have offered Chelsea a loan that could become an obligation with certain conditions, but there is no agreement. And these clubs are cheap. They are not going to give us 40 million. Yeah, they want everything for free. So yeah, that's about Alejandro Garnacho. What do you think, Chelsea fans? Should we keep Alejandro Garnacho? I've said it in my previous video that Garnacho should remain, give him another chance for this season, and then we can actually look into, whether he's valuable for us. Or we could give him another chance, make him grow, and then put an extra price tag and sell if that's a business model. The business model of Blueco is to sell. So if you really want to sell Garnacho, keep him for a while, make him play, put that extra money and sell him. You'll get extra few bucks. There's another talk. I always wanted Morten Hjulmand to be at Chelsea. Reports of Chelsea making an offer for Sporting's Morten Hjulmand are wide off the mark. Player is going to join Atletico Madrid. I was talking specifically about this player because he has the same characteristics of what Xhaka could be offering us since Xhaka deal is off. This could have been the exact player what we require with the maturity what he could bring. Yes, he doesn't have the Premier League experience, but he's a hard-working player. I've seen his stats. They're brilliant. There is also news that West Ham are keen for Axel Disasi to return, although there seems to be a lot of competition. Whenever we have talks of Axel Disasi, there is always competition, and I don't know from whom. We always come to know there is a lot of competition for Axel Disasi from European clubs, and we don't know who. If anyone knows, please let me know in the comments. Axel Disasi is famous, but nobody wants to buy him. And then he will be at a bomb squad. Getting even a loan is so difficult for Axel Disasi. But a lot of European clubs are interested in him. That's the most BS talk I've ever heard. Axel Disasi का क्या होगा मेरे को मालूम नहीं भाई ये तो बंदा क्या बताऊं इसका. Okay, Xabi Alonso is settling in. I've heard the 5 Chelsea academy stars called up to Xabi Alonso's first preseason training session. Good on them, just giving them a feel of how Xabi Alonso actually is. Even if he talks to them, it's a great feeling for them. There was Reggie Wills, which we have spotted. He's put up a different physique now. McQueen, Eminialo, Nedi Nicolai, Kelvin Diakit, who are all your youngsters, a youth product, were enjoying a productive time with Xabi Alonso. Yes. Yeah, let me conclude it. I wish to do more of a session where I talk personally of what I feel. I also want to get your opinions. If you're watching me somewhere in India, please do comment. I'll be happy to listen to you. There is so much happening in the footballing world with this quarterfinal almost nearing its end. Once the World Cup actually finishes, we are going to have a lot of buzz in the transfer market. We are also going to get a clear picture of who Chelsea is actually going to recruit. Let's hope that's something good happening with the Chelsea Football Club this season. The only good thing so far is Xabi Alonso for us. I hope it doesn't go wrong there. किसी का नजर ना लगे. Thank you, Chelsea fans. Thank you, India. Thank you, people watching all over. This is Derek here from Blue Nation TV. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do subscribe, like, share. Dio Barekoru Mogaso.